of course, Star Wars rumor dropped out too this week. It just
Yep.
seems to be the week for him. And that in the episode 8 or 9, we're going to return to 3 planets
Three.
that we're going to possibly go back to, that from
Mm-hmm.
the original and prequel era.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably touch on the first one that really does spring to mind, which we visited in Rogue One, was Mustafar.
Yep.
And, I think a lot of people were, when they saw Rogue One, they were like, hang on, this planet doesn't have the little title card pop up. Why is that?
Yeah, it's
The thing
strange
is,
actually.
though, as soon as and Pablo, I think it was Pablo gave Hidalgo gave the perfect answer. He said, as soon as Mustafar would have popped up, everyone went, it's Vader. We're going to see Vader.
Gas place. Yeah.
Darth, it's going to be Darth's shack.
Yeah.
So it was really nice that they didn't do that. But once again, it's connecting the prequels with the original films.
Mm.
So I would say Vader's castle could be on the cards. It could be that pilgrimage for, once again, Kylo revisiting those places that Vader took those steps.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like the fact that this is a possibility. I know it's a rumor, but I think it would be cool to go to Vader's castle. We got to see 2 rooms. We haven't seen the dining room, the kitchenette, the ensuite. We haven't seen
This big screen TV.
the big screen
Yeah.
TV, the rooftop lookout. I'm sure there's an open bar up there where blue milk on tap. That's our favorite, Blair. I'm sure, because we know he doesn't like sand because it gets everywhere. So it's a very
Lava's even better. So
hot
yeah.
lava. It's the way he likes it. That's how he drinks his mojitos. So I think it'll be interesting once again to see. What do you think?
Well, yeah. Look, I wasn't surprised at all when I heard that news because it's happened in the past. We saw Tatooine in both the prequels and the original trilogy. And so yeah, it has been Star Wars, law to go and revisit planets at some stage. I've got a feeling, I think Endor was mentioned as well as a possibility.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Are we
yeah,
going to
so it could
see Ewoks again?
Nub nub.
Num num.
Nub nub.
Those
Um,
cannibal eating.
well,
Ewoks.
look. If Episode 8 is this, trilogy's Empire Strikes Back, then that could be Episode 9 could be their Return of the Jedi, and sure, Endor may feature in it at some stage. We may see Ewoks in a completely different light once Episode 9 comes out. Respect to Ewoks. That's probably what we could be thinking after Episode 9. Huh? I don't know, but yeah, I've just got this feeling. I'm just hoping they're not building Starkiller Base 2 over it.
Well, let's. If you own the art book of the Force Awakens, the art of
I do.
Okay, so if in that book there is artwork of parts of the Death Star underwater on Endor.
Yeah, I
because
saw that.
originally they were going to touch on that. Now, I think that this is a possibility that they've gone back and they've looked at the Force Awakens and they've looked at these concept drawings and gone, wouldn't it be cool if there was some sort of flashback sequence here of this journey of Kylo's or Snoke, who knows, of sourcing these things from Vader, or maybe a backstory of the Knights of Ren sort of thing. Of they were a bunch of followers, and they're there on Endor, and they see an Ewok. Kylo goes up and force chokes an Ewok or something and gets his granddad's helmet. Who knows what we're going to see? But I found it interesting that was in that art book, and then of course this rumor springs up. And my first thing is, are we going to see some underwater sequences on Endor of them looking for Vader's saber? Or and I know that's touched on in the Aftermath books. There's discussion of a lightsaber and all that sort of stuff, and Vader artifacts and all that sort of stuff. So. Endor, look, it makes sense, of course. Once again, it's that pilgrimage to a Vader site where he was last at. Of course, Kylo has his helmet, which he would have had to get from there or bought from an importer or exporter. I don't know. Maybe Amazon exists in the Star Wars universe and he got it online at a deal. Who knows? But yeah, it's interesting there. The last planet, though, of course, you mentioned is Tatooine.
Yeah.
It literally is. It's like the Millennium Falcon with Star Wars. It's
Yeah,
the planet
exactly.
we all know. Both our heroes have come from there, have been brought up on that planet. it makes perfect sense to see Tatooine. I've been giving it a lot of thought of why we would go back there, because really there is no real reason. There's nothing left behind there but Obi-Wan's old cabin. Is there something in there? Or is this where Luke will be laid to rest?
Yeah, you got to wonder. I mean, next to his Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru
Yep.
and his mum. Yeah, well, and that's definitely a possibility. That's where that would happen. Because I really don't see Luke getting out of Episode 9.
No, I don't
Um,
think so.
yeah, I think it's time, and you bring up a good point. Yeah, that could be very well be on the cards. With that, it would be probably the last shot of Episode 9. So
I think it would, I was just like I said, I was racking my brain thinking,
yeah, yeah.
how can you fit Tatooine into the story? And then I thought, what better way to end this saga? And it's sad as well. Was we're gonna suffer a real loss with Carrie in 8, but end this one here. That the final shot is literally like the final shot of Revenge of the Sith, of them standing as they're looking at the binary sunset, and they've laid Luke to rest, and here appears as a Force ghost, very a la Return of the Jedi, but at that homestead, and you're like, oh, this is that, how iconic way to end this saga is back where it all started.
Well, that's what they did
40 odd years.
when Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith was the prequel, but at the end of every trilogy has got to end on Tatooine.
Yeah. Well,
So,
Return didn't.
No, sorry, no, Return of the Jedi. Oh, you did see Tatooine at the end, I suppose.
Yeah,
but,
you did.
Yeah,
George's
true.
cheat way. But they were
Yeah.
all together. You know what I mean? Everyone was together.
Well, there you go. Then now we've got another 3. That's how it's going to bookend.
Yeah.
Right. You're going to have. It starts on Tatooine and Episode 1,
Yep.
right? And it ends on Tatooine in Episode 9. So yeah, maybe there's something
Who
there.
knows? But that's the
Who
only
knows?
way I thought it could fit into the story. So
Yeah.
be quite interesting to see what happens. So, but yeah, look, once again, rumor. We won't know until whenever. And hopefully this year like I say, we might get to see 1 or 2 or maybe all 3 of those planets. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we won't know that until December. So.